Hi, welcome to Celestial Guidance. My name is Jaeneen and I am a spiritual medium. This video is going to be about meditation, the importance of meditation and what it can do for you. So my guides wanted me to share my experience when I had that started me on meditating. Meditating is really good for people like me. We're always in our head, we're always thinking, and it's hard for us to stay grounded into this earth, into this 3D feeling. So meditating is really good. It's really good for us to, especially for empaths, sensitives, anybody going through the awakening. Meditation is so phenomenal. It really does change your life. So I started my journey in meditating 2006, 7. And I really didn't think I was one of those people who can meditate. I have really trouble, quieting the mind and really getting myself centered and getting quiet. My mind's always racing. I'm always going 100 miles an hour. I'm always trying to figure out what this person said or what happened yesterday. And my main goal has been, like in the last few months, has been really to stay out of my head and being heart-centered. And especially as a medium, it's kind of hard to do readings for people if you're always in your head. So meditating is really good for helping you to get out of your head, quit overthinking things, help you to get heart-centered, and to start acting and thinking from the heart. So meditating, when I started my journey back in, it was 2006, 7, I was me and my girlfriend, my best friend and I, we had joined this meditation group. And this woman had guided us through this whole process of really going deeper and understanding who we are in a different level. I wasn't really quite aware what was really going on. I'm not like awoken up like I am now, but it started the whole process going. And meditating is, my guides really want everybody, or anybody who's listening to this video, is to really understand how important meditating is, to really quiet the mind so we can get centered, so we can hear messages from the other side. They really want everybody to be able to do this, and everybody can do this, and they want everybody to remember. So we're here to wake up. We're here to remember who we are. We're here to remember where we came from and what our mission is. And one of the ways to do that is to really get in touch with yourselves, to quiet the mind so we can hear our hearts and listen to our guides or ancestral or light beings, ancestral team, whatever it is that we are from, or who you're from, or who you're connected to. So my journey had this woman, she had to start off by asking, who am I? It's one way to get your mind to really stop thinking. And if you're having trouble if you have trouble being clairvoyant and using your creative skills, it's really easier to start asking yourself, who am I? Because then that opens up the gate to really learn about who you really are and open up the expansion of your mind to really accept more visions. When they started telling me that I wasn't really quite ready to hear what they had to say, this was, I think, about a year ago or so, something like that. They said, you're not really ready to hear the truth of who you really are, because my mind was still my ego mind was still trying to protect me and still trying to stay in this 3D limited view. And then my heart space is ready to open up and ready to expand more and open up to the higher levels of, spiritual beings and my ancestral team, my Arcturian team, all that. So my journey has started. I was speaking with, so we were going through this meditation, sorry. I was going on a different tangent here. Okay, so in my meditation, I'm asking, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? And I think I was going through this for a few months before I started, opening up a gateway for it. And on this one occasion, I remember sitting there, and I remember there being a door opening up in my mind as we're going through this meditation exercise that I'm being guided through. And now, mind you, the teacher that was guiding us through this, she is a spiritual medium of some sort. She had guided us and opened it up. She uses her own energy to open up the doorway for people to walk through and to really find out who you really are, or to open up and meet God, that kind of thing. So in my vision or in my meditation, I had walked, there was a door. And I remember opening the door and I walked through the door. And then all of a sudden there was this bright energy. It was red, orange, yellow. And it was just the immense energy of love. And I didn't, I really didn't want to come back here. I just wanted to stay there. And the image of my mind that was being shown, that this was God, the essence of God. And but the image of my mind was like telepathic, like I was being hugged, or like I'm sitting in his lap, and I'm like or her energy, that I'm sitting in the lap and I'm being hugged and I'm being loved and I'm being told how much they love me. And it was such a strong feeling. And I woke up and I looked at her and she looked right at me, and I'm like, I got it. I understand, a little bit more, just a little bit. And then, so that opened up a doorway. And I didn't realize right away what had happened. And it's taken me, it took me a little bit to understand who it was that I met on the other side. But it was a doorway that opened up, and I was able to, meet the energy, the essence of Source God. Immense feeling, so much love. It was just such an it just filled your heart. It just fills your whole energy. You were just, I remember walking around for a few days like in awe. It was just such an enormous feeling of that feeling of love and peace, and just knowing that we're being protected and we're so safe. And even though it doesn't look like it at times, but we're being protected, we're being guided. This is just an earth experience, a humanly experience. When we go back home, this is just nothing but an experience. We don't take the pain with us. We don't take that, whatever we've been through, we don't have to take all that with us. So when we go there, of course, it's peace, and we just feel such an immense love. But they want everybody to be able to open up so that you can do the same thing. I'm not the only one who can do this. Anybody can do this. But I was able to open up a doorway, and I was able to open up that feeling. After that, I remember going home and meditating daily and just wanting to reconnect with that energy. And then I just kept hearing over and over, you are one of us. You are one of us. And at that time, I was hearing Archangel Gabriel. I still hear Gabriel. And the first thing he always says to me when I first connect with him is, I am always with you, my love. So that's when I know I'm connected to Gabriel. And Gabriel, he came to me in a dream, and I was praying for my daughter every night. And I was praying for her protection, that she was, that God was sending her my love and letting her know that I love her and I miss her, and just to let her know that I want her protected. And he came to me in a dream, and so I've always had a connection with him. So he had, every time in the connection, and I was starting my meditation, I'd always hear, I am with you, my love. And that was my way, okay, I know I'm here. And then he would say, I would hear in my mind, you're one of us. And I didn't understand that. This was 2008. I was still having tidbits of waking up, but not quite. I mean, my tidbits were like knocking at the door, knocking at the door, but nobody's there. Phone's ringing. My 2012, my phone was calling 911, and I was in the shower. Just a lot of little weird things like that. So Spirit's always been, they've been trying to wake me up for a while, and I'm just a little dense, and I'm still, takes me a little minute. I'm a little slow. So it takes me a minute to get there, but I'm getting there. So, excuse me, they really want you to really connect, and they want everybody to start connecting. They want you to start meditating. Now, one way to start meditating is, especially if you're having trouble, staying quiet and you can't get quiet in your mind. One good way is to listen to megahertz sounds, or even, megahertz, like 432, things like that, up high, or watch what it is, because there's certain ones that will keep you in lower vibration. So look for the ones that are higher. Find stuff. I mean, there's so many things out there on YouTube you can listen to. And there's so many kinds that have like meditation with music, and then they have the hertz in the background. So I'm kind of selective because I only have one ear. So it's really hard for me to find ones that I can really feel and connect to, because a lot of times the energy I'm feeling from the meditation, I feel like I'm falling off the side of the bed. So it's really pick and choose the ones that work for you. But you use earbuds because it does work. It gets you in a state of really allowing and receiving the information that's coming through. So listen to the sounds, and your body might start moving too. So don't be a little alarmed if your body starts doing back and forth or side to side. That's just your energy of your body moving. A lot of times as mediums, we will do this, and that's just the energy flowing. I thought it was beginning of it, I thought it was like a pendulum, like a walking pendulum. So it's just the energy of us flowing, and it's the energy of moving. And a lot of times the bodies can't sit still, so they want to move around, they want to get moving. So let your body move, just be relaxed with it. But the one important thing is to, when you get into the meditation mode and you start listening to the music, you're getting quiet up here, make sure your mind is blank. If you want to, put your hands to those areas. But the one thing I will say is put your hands to your heart. Put the hands to the heart space, because that's going to help you get centered. It's going to help you bring your energy back to you. Because a lot of us, as we're empaths and sensitives, we're always picking up on the energy on the outside of us and trying to figure out what's wrong with us. So it's one way to really bring it back to you. Bring your energy back to you. Get centered. Take deep breaths. And it's all about breathing. Make sure you're breathing right. Make sure you're breathing in. Hold it. And let it out. Take good deep breaths. Make sure you're breathing right. Breathe from the diaphragm, the stomach. Breathing in, hold it. Especially when you start getting into it, it's kind of hard to get into it. And don't beat yourself up if you don't get it right away. It might take you a couple of times. It might take you a month. Whatever it takes you to get your mind to get quiet, it'll get you there. And you can do this all the time too. I mean, even if you go to the bathroom and you're at work and you're stressed out, you need to take a time out. Take your hands back to your heart. It helps you to bring your energy back to you. Helps you to remember that, you're not picking up at everybody else's stuff, and, what's yours is yours and what's theirs is theirs. And it'll help you to know what you're picking up and if it's your energy or somebody else's. So meditating is really important. They really want everybody to really start connecting with them. Your angel team, your star team, your ancestral team, whatever it is that you're trying to connect to. Arcturians, Palladians, things like that. There's so much out there. So they wanted me to really do this video for like days. They've been on my mind about, make sure you do the meditation. They really want people to open up. They really want people to start asking these questions. They really want you to start asking these questions so that you can start getting answers yourself, because we all have this ability. We're all the same. And I'm just here to try to help you to remember, that you're here to wake up, and you're here to remember who you are, and you have a mission, and whatever that mission it could be. It's like I'm reading the book by Dolores Cannon, and I think I'm like a first waver. I'm not sure, because it's always been just things seem difficult, and I'm stubborn. So go with your flow. Be easy on yourself, but start meditating. Start asking those questions. Who am I? And open the doorway. Open that doorway to let the source, universe, whatever whatever it is that your energy is believing in, believe that you can meet them too. And your guides, your angels are all waiting for us to connect. All we got to do is really get quiet, get the monkey mind to stop thinking, get it quiet, get into the heart space, really start meditating, listen to herds, put on that the incense, get the mood going for yourself. Candles if it helps. But in my recommendation, don't lie down. I always fall asleep. I try not to, but I end up falling asleep. So sitting up straight in a chair or on a pillow, whatever you feel comfortable in. I usually have to sit on the edge of my bed and facing east. I don't know why, but that's where I go. And then I always put my hands to my heart. And just put your hands to your heart, take deep breaths, really get yourself quiet. And just start asking, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? You can say it out loud. You can say it in your mind. Whatever feels right for you. But it's a really good, quick way, or a real easy way, too, to help you to quiet your mind so we can help get centered, so we can know what our next steps are. Because we're never really truly stuck. It's just the energy's not, connecting right. So one way to get unstuck is to get the head straight and to get the chakra centers going, get them unblocked, get them clear, get meditated, get quiet. It's the best way to receive the answers. So I hope this video helps you. They really want me to get this out there. They really want people to start connecting. We're we have a mission to wake up, and I'm feeling like you got more to do. So whatever I just got to get this out there to get people to wake up. I don't know what else to say. So I guess that's it. I hope you all have a great night, and I hope this video helps. And if you have any questions or any comments, you can leave it down below. And if you're looking for a personal reading, you can always email me at Jaeneenspiritualmedium@gmail.com. Thank you so much. You have a great night. Blessed be. Bye-bye.